I'm taking 1, 2, and this third guy forward. Yo, what's going on, Team 20? I hope you're all super well. Monday. What does that mean?
11v11.
11v11 match with Crawley Town under 23s. We get some trialists in, we get the squad players in, and we basically just play a 90-minute match.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I am too, man. Every week it's like, I just want Monday to come around. Usually it's like, I want the weekend, I want Saturday, I want to play the league game.
Yeah.
But here it's like, man, I want Monday.
Yeah. No.
So, last night you said you were going to implement something into your match. What are you going to try and do?
I don't know if I want to say to them, you know.
Why?
I might have to show them first.
Oh, but are they going to see?
Roll.
No, so Jay said that he's going to try and implement, what was it, Cruyff turn?
Cruyff turn, yeah.
So this is like the perfect opportunity to be trying new things. For example, there might be a skill move that I have in mind, or Jay has a Cruyff turn, and there's a lot of things where you know you can do it, especially in like training sessions and by yourself when you're just dribbling around. Like last night you saw me doing the hocus pocus, but in a match, if this was a league game, I wouldn't be able to do that because I just wouldn't want to. But here, it's the perfect time.
Yeah, definitely. How many goals are you going to score today?
Look, I think I might miss a few by this much. But I'm going to go for 6 missed by this much and maybe 1 on target. But yesterday was decent. I got a few that were on target, but still, again, even on that small goal, I'm missing by like this much.
Yeah, I don't know why. You aim for that back post and you always seem to get just miss it.
But the thing is, usually when I'm training or finishing, I'll finish on that back post and I'll get it.
Yeah.
It's like just something's just come over me. So
Lost in mojo a little bit.
Yeah, I'll get it back, it's no worries. So we're heading off to training. No idea if I'll get some footage, I hope so. But wait, you don't know this.
What?
I'm gonna flash you guys back to earlier this morning. Thank you, Sheldon. Now, in here are a pair of shorts, which I'm now going to wear maybe for the majority of my training sessions because I was never given a pair, so I may as well just use these ones, alright? Anyway, back to future Sheldon. So yeah, I got my Crawley pants on.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yep. Anyway, better pull up my tracksuit pants, so we'll catch you later on. Maybe with some game footage, we'll see. Okay, I'm basically going to be taking you guys through this Crawley game. I'm going to analyze it, and it's not how I would usually analyze a game, because when I analyze a match, I like to really look at my positioning, because I think that's one of the biggest things. If you receive the ball in a good position, then you can do something with the ball. So analyzing your positional play, you can see where you positioned yourself well, where you didn't position yourself so well, and go from there. In this match, the guy kind of just followed the ball and there's no elevation. He zoomed in a fair bit, which is fine. I'm more than happy with that. I like to do it a different way. So it's going to be basically more about what I did on the ball, and I feel like I need to actually go in depth, because so many times when I've released some training footage or some game analysis stuff on myself, not even game analysis, but just footage of myself, you guys just kill me in the comments and I don't get to explain what's actually going through my head, and I think that's so valuable to you guys. So let's crack on with it. Starting off, the footage that you guys seeing, I'm going to talk about it later in the video as well, but you only get to see 10-20 minutes. That's how long the guy films for, and then I have to cut it down, so this goes for 2 minutes 31. I'm going to try and keep it short. At this point, I'm playing right wing, Jay's playing as a right back. Ball goes out there, and if we stop it there. So I like to receive the ball to feet, and I was feeling like during this match I wasn't getting the ball out wide. I either like to really come inside or really stay out wide, and I know that Jay has the fitness to get up and down the field, so I thought I'd go inside a lot more and give him the freedom to go back and forth. So that's why I'm in a lot further inside. So I receive the ball, actually, I see exactly what I'm talking about. Jay's over the top, so I play him, and then we can go forward with the ball. Now, I'm going to stop it there. Jay decides to make this ball, tries to play this pass. Whoops, sorry, I need to make this a little bit smaller. Jay decides to make this pass, which, if it comes off, that's a brilliant pass, I'm through. But what I want you guys to look at is I'm taking 1, 2, and this third guy forward. I think the best decision here for Jay would have been to go inside. Now, in saying that, if this pass goes through, like I said, it could have been an amazing ball. So, watch those 3 players. I'm going to take it back a little bit. My run, look, I'd like it, but if he goes forward with it, he has a ton of space there. So that's that one. Here, I think I win the ball back. Oh no, Jay makes a really good slider tackle. I go forward with it, and I'm getting my head up, seeing what's in front of me. You guys saw last week, or maybe the week before, I would have messed this decision up. But now that I'm getting a bit more game experience, we go forward with it. Tom's able to go there, and then I continue my run. Oh, let's not even talk about this. So at this point right here, I hear this player here, Ben, calling for the ball, and I look over at him and to see whether he's onside or not. I probably should have just trusted him, but I decided to shoot instead. I literally could have just dribbled all the way and then passed it across. But, you know, it's whatever. So it gets saved and then Ben finishes. So it's about learning, and I messed up. And you can see I'm angry with myself, of course. So we continue the match. I'm still playing right wing, making a bit of pressure. I see a bad touch, so I pressure the guy. And I see he makes another bad touch, and then I force him into a mistake. We're able to go forward, and then have a look at this for a finish. And then Tom runs over, does a little celebration, comes over to the camera, and yeah, he does his celebration. Whatever this is. Whatever that was. Here, they have the ball, and this is a defense one actually. So I'm going to talk about this later in the video. You can see I'm coming in very narrow. I don't want this play. This guy's like a number 10. I don't want him to switch. I want to keep it on that side, because you can see on the other side of the field, whoops, that is the worst drawing. But on the other side of the field, Jay and I are the only two players. So I want to keep the ball with them where all our defenders are, where it's very compact. And you'll see what happens. I keep it that side. He's forced to go that way, and he shoots from well outside the box. Very easy for the keeper. This was a mistake that I made, so I received the ball, I decided to let it run, and I see, you guys can't quite see, but you can see this defender here. There's another defender there and another defender there who actually intercepts my pass. I can't just force that. I should have taken a touch and maybe dribbled a little bit forward in between these guys and then played Jay. It just wasn't the right decision. I rushed it a little bit because I saw the pressure coming from that other player. Let's see if we can see it again. So maybe I could have played it a little bit early as well, but that guy just really put me off, and I should have just been more composed. Here, going forward with it, I'm not going to stop it too much anymore. Just assessing my options. Yeah. Not much else to say. Staying wide. Receive the ball in a 1v1 situation. I looked to attack the space, but I just didn't see anything on, so I thought, you know what, let's just go back and keep the ball. Maybe I could have gone to that down the line. Good touch by Jay. I go forward with it. I see the guy going in space. He plays it. He makes a good run forward, and then I think they clear this ball out for a throw-in. Last clip, ball goes up, I take a touch, and I see the striker freeze, so I look for a 1-2, receive the ball back, and then I thought he was making the run in behind. He still gets it, which is cool, but I thought he was like really sprinting. But I just wanted to try something, see if we could get him behind. But that concludes that segment of the analysis. Again, you guys don't get to see me too much, but I also want to say that in these matches, this is a training match. This is not a competitive game. So obviously the standard is going to be a lot lower than a real match. And you guys need to understand that. In a competitive match, there's things that are at stake. There's points on the line, there's your job, there's money. There's like, you want to win the title. In a training match, it's hard to get that competitive edge. Obviously our spots are on the line, and that's something that we're all pushing for, but yeah, just understand that a training match and a competitive match are two completely different things. On with the rest of the video. Man, I think I did pretty well, and remember, you guys are only seeing part of the match. You're not seeing the entire thing. I scored a very nice goal, and in the first half I was making some nice passes, even in the second half. So what you guys see is only a segment of that, because the guy only films for 10-20 minutes, not for the full 90. If I'm a bit off for 10 minutes, or I'm not receiving the ball as much for 10 minutes, or the other team's just dominating for 10 minutes, that's what you guys are going to see. I'm telling you, from outside of the footage, I think I did pretty well, scored 2 goals. Man, one of them, I'm gonna get Jay's reaction when I get inside, but he said this exact thing yesterday, how I disguised my shot. I thought it was really interesting, and I want to get his, well, thoughts on it, because he saw the goal, and then I went, Jay, my man, you said this yesterday. So let's get inside and chat with him. All right, Jay, first off, I want to say, what do you think of the match today?
It's good.
I thought it was a good standard, better than other weeks.
Yeah, and unlike most weeks, it actually went to the end, like full on
Yeah.
high intensity.
And for the first time, we were on the same team.
Yeah, from the start as well.
Yeah, we were put, basically it was 2 teams. I would say there was an A team and a B team.
Yeah.
And we were on the A team, the squad players, the top squad players, because other squad players were put on the other team. And yeah, I think we did well. I played attacking midfield for like 40 minutes,
Yeah,
a
like
while.
the first
Yeah.
third and a bit.
Yeah, and then I moved out to left wing while you were right back.
Yeah.
And then after the second, I can't remember, but then I moved out to right back. No, right back. And then I moved out to right wing with Jay at right back, and we killed it.
Yeah, chemistry.
Hey,
Definitely
that Aussie link.
It was so good.
I wanted to say yesterday, do you remember talking about my shooting and how on my right foot I'm good at disguising the shot on my left foot? Take them through that, what you were talking about.
So yeah, his left foot shot's good, but in the same token, his right foot, like he can basically be dribbling and just shoot straight away with his right, whereas his left, it's very obvious you're going to shoot, so it gives the keeper a chance to set himself.
Yeah.
And gives the defenders a chance to get in front of it.
Right.
So,
and so you said that yesterday, and then in today's match, what actually happened with my first goal is that I got played the ball across on the edge of the box, and literally it felt like in the same motion I touched and finished on my right foot.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's exactly what Jay said.
He turned around and yelled out to me, and you're like, I scored!
I said that. And so, like, it was just that exact movement, because I thought the defender was right in front of me. I'm like, man, I need to take this shot quick, otherwise he's just going to come in and block the shot or whatever. Yeah. So I just touched, finished, and was it top corner? It was pretty close.
Yeah, it was pretty unsavable.
Yeah, like no one's going to save it. So I thought it was good. You did well today.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, no worries. Anyway, guys, that is going to conclude the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that analysis. Let me know if you want to see more of that. But anyway, Team Tweedy, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're around here, join the journey, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.
Listen.